Namaste, beloved beings of light. Hope you're having the most beautiful, blessed day in this eclipse equinox, eclipse corridor. I wanted to shoot a teaching for you today here in this beautiful land. This is what I call Happy Valley. This is the sacred land of the eagle and the condor, where hopefully one day my sacred queen and I can retire from this world. You see our ship. If you turn off the internal dialogue for a moment, take deep breaths, you may see behind me my sacred condor's mothership and feel into the energy. So I wanted to create this teaching, this gnosis, to transmit to all of you before the solar eclipse on October 2nd. So this is several days before. This is the only opportunity I had before the eclipse to create this teaching for you. It's such a beautiful day on the new earth in the creatrix. Really feel into the energy. I wanted to transmit the energy of this sacred portal. This is the land, the sacred land of our Sasquatch nation of the Bigfoot. See, I hope one day I can create some beautiful footage for all of you. I'd like to pick up a drone, fly through this land. If I can come here at dusk, I'll show you some very exquisite, magnificent things. So I'm saving up. I have a little fund that I'm saving for to get a drone that can shoot beautiful pictures so I can bring some more beautiful art to all of you. So we'll have a link in the description below to our drone fund. I've been doing some research, so I'd like to shoot some beautiful footage for all of you in these areas, and I'll play some flute music, create some music videos with this footage of the sacred lands here. And I'd like to also explore, there's some uncharted regions around here. I'm here in, this is Clark County, Washington, in the Pacific Northwest, named after the pioneers, the adventurers of Lewis and Clark. You see, this is a sacred land here of the new beginnings, of destiny, of our future, of our new earth. So my sacred condor, every day we're anchoring in the divine union codes, and we're also every day resolving with the unborn mind of Buddha, our Buddha nature, resolving the interference patterns that are laid over 5D that are preventing us from our full manifestation of the new earth. So one of the teachings I want to transmit to you today is some of our art, our dreaming arts. You see, our shamanic arts, we do energy work. Obviously, these are many of the things I teach on Patreon, the Qigongs and then the shamanic art. So one of our most important arts is lucid dreaming. On the night of the equinox, several days ago, on the 22nd, 23rd of September, that night I had a very powerful lucid dream where I was returning to my sacred condor, and through these unknown lands, you see, I had to relive the separation and reunion for these final days of the old matrix. We have several of the Wing Nation joining us here. We're surrounded here in this beautiful portal by these sacred evergreen trees. I don't know if you could see these in the video, but we have this amazing mountain here, this ridge. It's more of a ridge line with the evergreen trees, the pine trees all along the ridge. So we're surrounded by the elementals here. The elementals are coming through in our Wing Nations. We had our Crow Nation here just before I started recording this video. So one of the arts, you see, there are 9 gates of dreaming. Our dreaming practices, there are different levels, and this is to help develop our dreaming body, which is our astral body, our energy body. And this is through these gates of dreaming. The first gate is to be aware that you're having a lucid dream. And there's several powerful techniques that you can use to help you accomplish this. Some people, it's their siddhi, the siddhi, Siddhi means spiritual gift in Sanskrit. So one of the arts I teach, which was transmitted to me through the Toltec lineage, is to look at your hands while you're dreaming. Now, this is something that some people it comes easier, some people it's natural, but most of us, we have to work hard to achieve even the first gate of dreaming, then up to the 9 levels. One of the gifts that develops through the dreaming practices is teleportation, also bilocation. One of the gold dragons of our lineage of the Kunlun, he can bilocate, which means being in 2 locations or multiple locations at the same time with a physical body. It's very difficult art to master, very difficult to achieve. We say Qi Gong means an art, or Gong Fu is the Fus are the art. The Gong in Chinese language, Qi is energy, Gong is work or effort, that which takes great effort to master. So there's many Gong Fus. All the arts are Gong Fu. Like I trained in Gong Fu Tea or Cha Dao. Dao, the way of tea. Cha is tea. So there's many tea masters, which that's an art into itself. So there's many arts. We have the martial arts. I've trained in multiple martial arts, from the Shaolin to Jeet Kune Do to Demak and Mao Shan. I trained with a Mao Shan master for many years. There's martial arts that I'm forbidden to even demonstrate to any other humans. So this is part of how we keep the energy within our lineage. But there's many arts I teach, through our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com, and through other, I've taught in dojos over the years. Also back in Cleveland, I ran a dojo. I had a dojo there. Now I spend my days, my art is my daily transmissions and the guided meditations. My sacred Condor and I transmit through our Patreon page and memberships. So how you accomplish lucid dreaming. Now, lucid dreaming is when you bring your awakened consciousness into the dream realm when you're aware that you're having a dream. And then there's certain missions you can go on once you become lucid. You see, a master once said that a Messiah, what we call the Messiah, like the Christos consciousness, a Messiah is God having a lucid dream, meaning your God consciousness, or what we call Buddha mind, realizes that this is a dream. You see, what's funny, many times, like the other night on the equinox when I became lucid, you look at your hands. That's one technique. Look at your hands. And there's a moment before you remember to look at your hands where you realize that this is a dream. It's your higher self activating or triggering you within the dream to realize, wow, this is a dream. And then your dream consciousness wants to convince you that you already knew. Yeah, of course this is a dream. I already knew it. But no, you didn't. You were living the dream in an unconscious state until you realize and bring your waking consciousness. And then you see, wow, how did I not realize that this was a dream? And this is a pivotal moment, what many call enlightenment, when you realize you're in this dream here, and there'll be something that you've programmed yourself, your higher self programmed your third dimensional consciousness to help you remember. And it's different for everyone. So what we do in the shamanic arts, we program ourselves. We say, throughout the day, you can look at your hands and ask yourself, am I dreaming? That's one way to achieve this. And then before you go to bed, you say, it's like a mantra, when I look at my hands, I know I am dreaming. When I look at my hands, I will know that I'm in a dream, that I'm dreaming. And when that happens, you'll know in the dream, and it'll shift everything. It'll bring your waking consciousness, and you'll become very lucid, very awake, and it becomes very vivid. And then you can control your dreams. You can travel to inorganic beings or interdimensional beings for them to transmit knowledge to you. That's one of the many things you can accomplish in the dream realm. Obviously, traveling, the higher gates, you can find your sleeping body in that dream realm, and that's when the merge happens with the astral body or the dreaming body, the energy body with your physical vessel, and it's very empowering. It transmits a lot of chi, but then the process for most of us, it takes a lot of chi. So you want to practice through your day, your qi gongs, your meditation. You see, meditation is the doorway to the cosmos. It's the doorway to the great mystery we call Wakantanka, or Great Spirit, or many cultures call God or Allah. This is the doorway to Allah nature, your true nature, your Buddha mind, your Buddha consciousness. And you could sit in half lotus, full lotus, or just sit on a chair. The meditations, when we do, they're standing meditations, walking, we do kin hin. I also teach that on Patreon. Kin hin is walking meditation. We do zazen, za sitting, zen meditation. Just had a nice little grasshopper join us. I could hear its wings as it flew right by me. So we sit in full lotus, left hand on top of right, thumbs lightly touch. Some masters call this mudra, Buddha holding the pearl. You see, the Zen masters I train with, like Kongo Roshi would say, you sit as if your hair is on fire. This is it. This is the last moment here now that I will ever be able to practice this art. So you put your full energy. You see, the shaman, death always follows the warrior over his left shadow. If you look over your left shoulder, left shadow, there's a play on consciousness over the left shoulder. But we use death as an advisor, you see. Death is always with us, teaching us of impermanence, and to live each day as if it was our last, for knowing the impermanence or the temporal nature of this realm. That's how we live our life to the fullest. That's how we make it the best day ever, knowing that, you see, the problem with the limited mind of man, of humanity in the third dimensions thing, we have a lot of time to waste. We have a lot of tomorrows, but knowing, so we waste a lot of time, Ultimately, there is no waste of time, but to put the effort in, to put the work in for this mission, we must live each day like it is our last. There is our little friend, grasshopper. So before you go to sleep, program your mind over and over till it becomes embedded into your subconscious to look at your hands. This is if you want to practice this art. It is a very powerful art, very amazing, transformative, very inspirational. And it'll help you bring energy into your physical vessel to help you through these powerful, intense, we say challenging days. So we sit in Zazen, either half lotus, full lotus, left palm on right, thumbs lightly touching like you're holding a piece of paper. Now, Kongo Roshi, Kongo means diamond in Japanese. He would teach us that, as students, that we don't sit, we don't meditate to become enlightened. Meditation itself, our practice itself, is enlightenment. You see it as the realization that we already are Buddha mind. There's nothing to attain, but we can't just walk around and say, I'm Buddha, I don't need to do any work, I don't need to practice anything. Because just thinking something does not achieve it. You see, the thought's important, the concept's important to help guide us to our practice, guide us to our arts and to our daily practices, to be able to achieve that which we set out to do, to achieve our divine missions of full planetary liberation. This doesn't happen by accident. No one's going to come to save us. You know this. We came into this realm. My sacred Condor and I came in. We manifest into this realm to hold the divine union codes, to assist Gaia and all her children of the sun in this great awakening, this great shift of the ages. We know we're very close. A lot of energies coming in, a lot of information, a lot of intel about this great shift. You know, and we all have our own perspective, our own perception. We're seeing coming from many ways of these timeline splits, these timeline breaks and these loops. Also, this energy of the evacuation to the motherships. You know, many of our New Earth scribes, I transmit their work because these are different perspectives. I have my own, which some people resonate with, some don't. But every transmission I do, there's a golden nugget, a golden seed within each one that's here for all of you. That's why every one of you on this mission, you have powerful synchronicities when you listen to the daily transmissions. Because when I transmit the energy, just like in this, I step aside and allow the Tao to work through me, allow the Great Spirit to speak through me, and it touches each one of you in a different way. And many of your people in the other realm, in the higher dimensions, on the other side, speak to you through these daily transmissions. So that's what also I wanted to transmit about the importance, how important you are in this mission. You know, together, you know, collectively, we're doing this together. You see, this is the first time in eternity that a collective, third dimensional, third density, collective consciousness together is going to attain what we call rainbow body or light body, goes by many names. This is transforming physical matter back to light. You see, our true self is light body, our higher self. You know, and beyond that, of course, it's the great mystery, the unknowable, what we call truth. Or Dharma. Dharma is the Sanskrit for ultimate truth, universal truth that never changes. You see, that's the difference between truth and what's true. See, people mistake what is true for truth, but what is true changes. Truth never changes. That's the difference. But truth is beyond words, so we do the best we can to use these words to guide us to truth. So I'm going to finish this up here in the Sacred Valley and move on to another powerful portal that I want to transmit the energy. This video was mostly to bring in this most powerful, intense, sacred energy of these sacred lands here, of the Happy Valley, of the eagle and the condor. You see, the eagle and the condor prophecy is from our Native American people, our Mayan people. I'm gonna wait a second here for this chopper to fly overhead. So throughout the day, take a pause. Take multiple pauses and just let go. Turn off the internal dialogue and just feel. So we go through and through and through until full compression breakthrough. For we rise together. So I come here to transmit the sacred portal energy to you. So really feel into it. Allow whatever you feel to rise up and allow it to dissipate. Allow it to flow through you without resistance. You see, the path of water, the divine feminine path, is the water path. The downward flow, the path of least resistance. It is the speed of the goddess. Goddess speed is like the turtle. Takes its time, not in a hurry. patience, wisdom, compassion. You see, the fire is the quick path. You know, the fire path takes a lot more effort. You see, the downward flow is the quick path, like Sifu would say, the gold dragon master. It's the quick. Quick doesn't mean a second or a day. It means, you know, you can attain full awakening, rainbow body, either in this lifetime, if you practice the arts, or at death, you know, through the portal of death, you can attain, or on the other side. You know, so we don't worry about it. We use our practices daily to remember, to realize our true nature, that which we always have been and always will be, which is Buddha mind, or Christ consciousness, cosmic consciousness, unity consciousness, oneness, whatever name you want to give to truth. Doesn't matter. Eventually we drop all concepts and just be the truth and live from your heart as a real human being, being connected to all things. You know, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things is your I am presence. It's your true presence, the I am that's here now, our pure awareness that is listening to these words, which is truth itself, reflecting back at itself like a great mirror, a pure mirror that's polished perfectly with no blemishes, no hindrance, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no seeing, no thinking, no hearing, no tasting, no touching, no world of sight, no world of consciousness. Emptiness is form, and form is emptiness. Gate, parasam, gate, bodhisvaha. The bodhisattvas are with us now as we travel to the other shore of purity, of the Pure Land, of awakened Buddha consciousness, of Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. I take refuge in the Buddha of infinite life and infinite light, Amitabha Buddha. Aho. Aho, beloved beings of light. Here I am at this beautiful waterfall. I wanted to transmit more of this exquisite goddess Gaia energy to you in this other sacred portal that I come to frequently, as often as I can. I know the background noise is going to be atrocious with this waterfall, but I just want you to receive this healing balm, this healing nectar from this most sacred, powerful, beautiful portal here on Pachamama, on Gaia. You just feel into the energy. This is a waterfall, magnificent waterfall on the Lewis River. You see, we're in Clark County. Lewis and Clark, energy of discovery with pioneers. We are pioneers of the new earth. See, we come into unknown territory, uncharted territory for this great awakening, for this ascension. To really feel into the majesty, the glory of this sacred portal, of this blessed waterfall here on Mother Earth. The eagle and the condor, hope you have a most beautiful and blessed eclipse, equinox, eclipse corridor, gateway, as we navigate through these final energies into our 5D new golden age of enlightenment. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste. Allow beauty, the pure bliss of the sacred land, of this magnificent waterfall to consume you. Allow the energies to flow through you, activating your meridians, activating your channels, your dragon lines. Feel the dragon energy rising up from within you. Your feet are anchored deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama as we rise together through this ascension portal. The Kundalini of Gaia, her crystalline core is rising. Your crystalline core is rising through your central channel, your Katika channel, like the great fire. You know, the phoenix rising from the ashes, the red phoenix with the blue dragon come together in the middle. The eagle flies with the condor through this sacred portal into our new heaven upon the new earth. Aho! Namaste! Om Namah Shivaya.